Mm. Who'd have thunk McDonald's would have the best coffee of the mass market? Welcome back, Freedom Tour 2023, episode 45. Yeah, it's like episode 44, but the next day. But I do have some special things to show you, so we're happy about that. Show you that. We also have some announcements, and we have the clan versus clan finished, and of course we rocked the Casbah, dominated. Why couldn't this been the personal rewards? Okay, lots of yeah. Just keep. Can I sue for carpal tunnel? We got Timit. I think Scratch said he's fusing him. I think he's gonna be good for Hydra. Okay, so we've got Timit the Fool. Fragment event has started. Usually that's on the thing. Oh, it's over here. That's why. Give me a second. How is everyone doing? We got new champions as well, by the way. New champions. So it was an amazing time. But let me just bring up the Fragment event calendar for you all. Of course, if I was actually paying attention, I might have done this ahead of time. But I didn't. There we are. Timit the Fool. Just a full Fragment event. And it's what can I say? There's it seems like the usual. There's a summon rush for 15. There's a champion training for 15. And then there's going to be a champion chase tournament for 15 and a champion training tournament for 10. And then they say plus 10 in green for tournament leaderboards. But they're only giving the fragments for the leaders in the champ training and champion chase, which of course they wouldn't give you the extra fragments in, spider tournament or classic arena takedown. I don't know how long I feel like this isn't the first time they've pulled this, but I feel like it's shady every time they do it. It feels like it's a change every time. But as you can see, there's going to be the summon rush and there's going to be the champion training, and 3,500 points. It's going to be 5,500 points. It's unless you have shards saved to pull, and if you do, I feel like this is not the champion you want. He might have some cool uses. Someone like Scratch and his account, he'll figure out a way to make this guy sing. But he looks cool. If you just like cool looking, I mean, this guy's one of the best. I love the look of him. But for those of us in the free-to-play world, no, this is not the champion you want to spend your hard-earned, hard-earned cash money on. Other thing is, let's go over here. 8 new champions have been released. Mythical, Night Queen Crixia, Kaya the Rye. Oh, we gotta look up at Kaya because she's the one that's got all the synergy stuff with Krokmar the Devourer, Bellatar Mage Slayer, Neldor Rhymeblade, Ostrox Boneglaive, Glenspear. Oh, there's a couple of uncommons. Look at you guys throwing some uncommons in the. So, new champions. Cool. Kaya would be. I don't even know what Kaya would be. Ooh, there's a lot of Shadowkin, isn't there? There's a lot of Shadowkin right out the gate. I feel like Knights Rev should be like the Halloween crew, right? Obviously not. Oh, Kai, of course she's a Bannerlord. She's the court jester. She's a legendary support champion. I'm not going to go through all of them. That's not what this video is about. I just wanted to see. All turn meter reduction effects are decreased by 50% when used. If Timit's on the same team, this champion is immune to turn meter reduction. If an enemy tries, this champion fills this champion's turn meter by the same percentage instead. Ooh. Fills the turn meter of all allies by 20%. Also removes 2 random debuffs from each ally. If Timit the Fool, it removes all debuffs. Places a block debuffs for 1 turn. 3 turn cooldown though. We're back to the 1 turn block. Revives all dead allies with 50%, 50%, then places a crit rate and crit damage on them. And if Timit the Fool's on there, she seems to be 10 times better with her Timit. Revives them with full HP and full turn meter. If he's alive, resets cooldown, instantly activates their Kegs of Dread skill. Firecracker attacks on enemy, heals this champion by 10%. Any Timits on the team heals all of them by the same amount. Oh, that's kind of neat. I'm actually kind of about this. They're so scared of doing better speed, though. You notice how they've they used to have 33%, 30%, 28%. It doesn't happen anymore. They don't put that out there for champions. It's kind of looks cool, right? I don't know if that makes Timit better. Like, we still need Timit multipliers. I wonder if I know this is like we're 6 minutes and you haven't even seen anything yet, but this is the important stuff, right? I also have some critical news that you guys will not be able to live without, and it's important that I get this to you. It's mind-blowing news, and if I don't get that news to you, I feel like I haven't done my job. You know? Yeah. Oh, wait. That's not how you spell her name. She's a millennial. Added different letters. Okay, they don't have it yet in hellhades.com. So, you know. Sorry they're too busy in Crete. Thanks, Fiction, for showing me your wonderful... Well, I'm sitting here in the first snowfall, and you're sitting in a mountain view, can see the ocean. But don't worry about us needing to know the information about his multipliers. I still don't think. I think his kit, even with multipliers, is enough strong arm champions that he... If you're a spender, you'll get him. If you're not, you won't. Oh, that Halloween pack is so good. Okay, so the news that you are so looking forward to, and you're welcome. I hold on to your both hands with your hat, like you're a sun, like it's a sun hat on a windy day. Hold on to your britches, as they say, because this Friday, October 27th, we're planning to launch a 10x event. Boom. Yeah, 10x event. Like a normal, like if I were to pull a shard right now, times 10 for these champions. I mean, there's 900 champions in this game. It feels like there's 10 million in this game. But one of them, there'll be 10 of them in the you know, like imagine putting every champion's name on a little ball, throwing it all in a bowl, but then throwing 10 of them for for each of these champions. It's basically like getting a free legendary, except for it's not at all, and really does next to nothing for the percentages. But listen, like, well, I'm not done yet. It's ancient, primal, sacred, and void shards. Yeah, all 4 of them. Like, Plarium is getting lit. I think they're drinking. I think it's they're hitting the potato vodka. Bellatar Mage Slayer, Raka Viletide, Mighty Uko. Yeah, Mighty Uko. Who wasn't it? It was a fusion. Python. Yeah, fusion. Ursula the Mourner. And then more like a nope. Too early. Ugo, Gorgorab, who's been around since day one, and Tagore. Now, all good champions. All solid champions. Although I got to tell you, Ursula, my girl, she needs to be upped. She needs a slight balancing. Her cooldowns, 5-turn cooldown for an epic. Avoid epic. Doesn't work for me. Anyway, so there's the news. You're welcome. I'm still kind of in shock. So as far as the account goes, however, we did make a decision and we pivoted. We pivoted hard, and instead of Deacon, we upped Kauko to 6-star instead. And we've already worked on a lot of our masteries, and we're getting close to getting that one there. With her, I'll probably stop there. What do we got? 40, so a 50% chance. These will be 100 when booked, but she's never going to be... Well, I mean, she'll book... I just want to get the book here, right? I'm going to actually just pivot to booking her until I get this. The rest of this stuff, because I'm not depending on this, because I have Venno as well as her, I don't think I'll book this. I think I'll leave it at 80%, but maybe I'll go with the extra chance, because that'll also help her A1, so it makes sense. But we'll definitely want to get War Master first. Ooh, she's got a triple hitter. Should we be going down Giant Slayer? Which is too bad that I went here. But this actually gives me damage points, so I'll have to go here to here. Shoot. Extra turn. Effectively makes this a 3-turn single hit. But this is only if they're under 3 or more buffs. Yeah. Probably should be a Giant Slayer. But I might go War Master proc because I already made a mistake once on her and I had to reset her masteries. I went down defense because it made more sense to go defense, but the reality is the extra accuracy right now is more important. And I don't want to spend the gems, so I think I made it. So why did I do Kyoku instead of Deacon? Well, the reality is I use Kyoku everywhere. I use her literally everywhere. Whereas I can't say the same for Deacon. I use Deacon in 3v3. I don't even use him on I don't even use him in Arena, which probably I should because this does decrease. But the problem is, and the reason why I don't use him in Arena, the reason why I use Apothecary instead is, I mean, they both get the same turn meter. You get an increased speed as well, which you don't here, which isn't as big of a deal. But the big deal is Deacon has to be at a set speed eventually, right? There's a point at which I'm going to tune him to something in Clan Boss. So he's going to be stuck at a speed. Whereas the point of the speed booster is to be just the fastest you can make him. And that's why I want to go use Golden Reaper because her 104 base speed makes that easier. I haven't done anything yet, but eventually Golden Reaper is going to be my booster. In fact, it might be sooner rather than later. Who knows? But that's why Deacon is really relegated because I have Stagnite. Now I use him a couple other places. There's versatility. He's such a solid champion. He's such an amazing champion. But at the end of the day, I don't. Oh yeah, that's why I don't. I wonder if I could just upgrade that to 12 and just give me an accuracy. Just give me an accuracy. No. Whatever. It's better than nothing. So that's why we did. So that's why we did Kyoku. I was trying to get her extra open up a banner slot, but I don't have a banner right now, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, solid decision. No regrets. It's a little too early for work pinging. It's early. Oh, it's Carolyn. She's from the east. She's just firing away on a Thursday. We 3-keyed our clan boss for the first time. And so we threw a key into hard. the reason why I was able to do that, because Spirit Affinity, we whoop the butt. Yep, keep that one. Oh yeah, keep that one. Give me a rare book. No. Worth a try. So yeah, that was pretty good, but this is no change on the team. So we're gonna be our big progression piece here is just getting that T3 mastery. I might go. I can't decide. Maybe you guys let me know below. Is it because it's a 3 and a 1 hit. Now in the clan boss, she'll typically be hitting 3 times every time with her A1. So Giant Slayer, like how much more is Giant Slayer really going to be? Because it's a 30% chance, but can proc on every hit versus a 60% chance once per attack. And I feel like if she had a 2-hitter A2 as well, then it would be a lot more of a no-brainer. I feel like this is on the bubble that whichever way I go. And I think the good news is I can get to War Master with 350 scrolls, and then I can stop for now until I have a lull in champion building, and then I can start. Because there's a couple of them, like Venno can use some more scrolls as well, and I think that's it right now. But that's how I'm doing all of the champions. If I don't need the scrolls, I'm not getting them right now. I'm trying to be a little bit more efficient. So let me know what your thoughts on that are. Is it just have to be Giant Slayer? Is it just that insurmountable? Or is this a case where I don't have to? The other thing I have to figure out is whether or not she needs lifesteal. And the answer is no. I already kind of came to that conclusion. I'm not convinced that our boy Deacon can, like, look at, like, right now. So people have taken damage, and Deacon doesn't have that out. Of course, he puts it up every time now. I feel like it's not up 100%, so I'm scared to not use lifesteal. But on a defense-based champion who also puts a 2 turns of block damage, I think that she's a lot safer. And of course, right now we can't do it on Kale or Venno because Deacon dies first. So then that would just, the whole team would fall apart that much quicker. But she's actually does pretty good damage. I have her, if not crit cap, pretty darn close. And so she's knocking out 30 grand every time she hits, which is pretty nice. Jesus. Kel just got wrecked. This is why we need, like, these keys go so much better than a crit on her. These keys go so much better once Venno has books, so we can actually land that damage reduction piece. Right now, Stagnite is still doing more damage than Venno because I actually have him built for a little bit. He's got better multipliers too, but once Venno gets a lot more consistent on landing her abilities, and we can pull Stagnite out for, damage or probably the block. We'll see how that rolls. But I don't know, solid. I'll take 6.7. And this is without once Kyoku gets the War Master or Giant Slayer. God, do I have to spend the 550 and just go to Giant Slayer? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. What else is going on? We hit. We're steadily going up the Doom Tower. We haven't really run into any hitches here. The Spiderling's a little bit tough, but we were able to pass it. Pretty easy here. So that's pretty good. Just anytime we can get those resources. Anytime we can get them resources. Yeah. We can jump into here for a bit. We got our second Monkey King soul stone blessing. And yeah, it's as impactful as you think. Like, I just don't understand. They know how this works, right? You got to kill him because Monkey King is going to just keep coming back. Of course, everyone's going to weak hit because I've got 3 Spirit Affinity. 3 weeks in a row. There we go. Dead. Like, I'm the only one who doesn't... Oh, actually, I do have 2 Magic Affinity champions now, but not... Only one that you would consider for the arena. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. That was a whole lot of hullabaloo, but it looks like we're going to come out of this. Tyrant. I like Tyrant. When I first pulled Tyrant, we were able to book him up. That was a big deal. He's a solid... Did he get buffed? Well, I don't want to play that one. That one's just... I feel like these are gold level champion. I feel like I'm fighting a... You next. Everyone attack him. Gotta kill him. See, like here, she's only ever going to get 1 hit because we're not going to typically have 3 buffs. Oh, well, there we did. I don't know. I think the Giant Slayer is the right way to go, but part of me wants to not. Part of me wants it to be War Master so I can just get it quicker. I might still put her on War Master first because it's an extra lots. Well, it's an extra 200, right? Because I have to get 1 over. Or spend the gems to reboot. And it's funny, I had like 370 gems, and I thought, oh yeah, we're not going to spend gems anymore. Yay! And then I got my food quicker than I expected. And so it was like, well, I might as well do... That's the whole point of the gems is for masteries. Even though I was potentially going to... Oh god, you couldn't even kill him. That's gonna, yeah. We should have been able to win that, but Kyuku failed us miserably. I hate that when you go back down and it refreshes. Like, I want a rematch. I may never see that one again. I feel like I'm going to lose this one. Is he hitting harder than she is? We kids are the devil. She didn't even do her animations. She just fully went. Okay, we got arbiters already? Like, Valar, what are you doing in gold 1? Come on now. I guess he could have pulled her. I'm jumping to conclusions. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah. See, like, what? Now I don't get... Well, no, I wouldn't refight that team anyway. These are the trick ones. These are the ones where they're faster than you think, and so they kill you anyway. Except for he is not strong enough to pull that off. Boom. Alright, we'll leave it at that. Oh, maybe not. Looked like there was an easy one there. This is trick. This is a trick. They're all gonna be fast. And they're gonna kill me. This is what people do now. Oh, or maybe not. They're very tanky. Ow. Runic. See, Runic Warder. Settle down, Runic Warder. Oh, where'd that second hit come from? Still beat him. This will be the trap one. This will be the trap one that we were talking about. Or not. Maybe not. Oh, love those. People keep saying every couple videos that, oh, you should just spend gems to get to gold 5. This team is not going to make it to gold 5. There's not enough freebies to go from gold 1 to 5. I don't know what that's about. He's purple solar is he's getting saucy. He's getting saucy, everyone. What's he talking about? Now they've got I don't even which team is. Isn't it these guys? No, it's these guys. R2G2. Get it? Wasn't it used to be Rags to Riches? R2. That was his old clan? I don't know. Seems tall dwarf. That feels very very rude. Oh, look at you dropping the 9 million like a boss. Jesus, Giggsy. Well, I'm gonna drop my butt. You watch this damage. You watch this, everybody. Look at that double turn meter boost. Drop it like it's hot over there. He's just gonna cleanse the fire, so I don't want to do it. See? We just gotta live long enough to be able to work. Stole it already? Stupid. I mean, they get like 5 turns to my 1. I don't even know why. Oh, what are you gonna do now? Just steal them back. I know the answer to that. But that's still a little bit of fun. You guys got to admit. I now have 78 buffs. And they're blocked, so you can't steal them back. They're mine. I don't... Oh, you've got a stun off. Let's get some boost. It's clear giving everyone some... Oh, God. Oh, that's because he had the increased attack. I was like, why did that hit so hard? But I'm nearly at 1 million. Why does he get 2 turns? What was that about? That's probably the best Hydra Clash I've had, though. It's not enough for a chest, but you know, it's good to see. It's good to see, right? It's good to have progression. Oh, I didn't realize I forgot to get up those. Don't look at that paper. Don't look at it. Someone's gonna zoom it in and be like, "Oh, I know." Oh, that's just whatever. That's just my expenses. But you see the little Halloween things. See, this is why I normally have a set background, because the angle of the camera doesn't make it work really well. I have seen some pretty cool setups. If I were ever to take the computer and put it on its own stand or put it somewhere off to the side and center everything, I would put the camera between the two monitors, so that's more of a direct face-in thing. But I have to take it from a downward because I have to come from above the monitor, which is unfortunate. So I don't know. That's kind of where we are, right? We're still 4 key, maybe 3 key. Clan boss, brutal. We're not touching Nightmare. We got another 6-star. We just got to finish up getting her masteries, and then the next 6-star now will be Deacon, and then my whole clan boss team will be 6-star. Although it's not my final clan boss team, because then we're gonna probably work on Frozen Banshee, and we'll probably bring Frozen Banshee in instead of someone. Not sure who yet. She's fully booked, so I gotta think about it. I gotta seriously decide. I might try a couple different combos. Does she just replace Kale? Do I keep her and Kale in the same team and take out Deacon? Can I take out Deacon? Or sorry, not Deacon. Stag Knight. And remember, this is a couple champions from now, because technically I have all of his debuffs, so he's adding 1 million damage. But Frozen Banshee will do more than that, right? When she's 6-star. So I can remove Stag, put her in, keep Kale in until I then get Ayla leveled up. And then as my backup plan for Ayla will be Reliquary Tender, because at least she has the cleanse and we can tune that. If it turns out that Ayla's extra turn thing breaks it too much, I think it'll potentially get me more damage, but I understand that if I'm tuned, especially with boosts, then she's out. But I want to have fun and play around with her in the meantime, and I want to use her after the fact anyway. So there's so many places where she's good in Sand Devil, for example. So our current order of 6-star now is Deacon. Deacon, followed by Frozen Banshee, followed by Ayla, unless we pull something cool. Then it's a crapshoot. Then we could go Mordecai or Arminger, or by then we might have another champion. Mordecai would satisfy a challenge. It would also make him a little more survivable. He is still 1 book shy of a full deck. And these are actually pretty good to have, but we just need this so that I can get the books over here. Epic books are a pain. Hopefully there'll be some events I can actually do for books. In this one, we're going to start focusing. We might take breaks from building. Like, we might literally take breaks from building to do some of these. Like, or not, because there's no epic books in this thing. And look, now all of a sudden it's 3,300 instead of 2,750. I think they just added that, but still. Sand Devil Turn Attack, no books in the Sand Devil Turn Attack. Although I can do the Sand Devil, so I'm actually sitting in 7th. Part of me thinks I should just keep upping that a bit, because there are other people who have tried. I don't know. We'll see. What events are there? Fusion warm-up I've already completed, right? Yeah. That gave me a lot of resources, actually. That was pretty nice. Dungeon Divers. No epic books there. Like, less books, everyone. I'm glad we got 100 Immortal Soul Coins Real glad we got that. Real glad we got the primal shard, which is, I call it the primal shart because that's about how good it is. I mean, I guess there's a 1 in a billion chance that you get a epic skill tome from the silver chest. But like, now there's no epic books. We talked about this before. Oh, you just pick and choose which tournaments and events to blah, 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 blah. No, you don't, because they aren't offering them anymore. All the events and tournaments currently on, no epic book. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done bitching about it. What we'll probably do after we get Aela is we're going to take a look at what faction, I think I said this before, we're going to take a look at what faction makes the most sense for my roster, and we're going to start building out those champions, right? Because I have a bunch of spare here. I got some good barbarian ones. Probably, maybe I should build Fenchi instead of... See, the reason... Okay, I'm taking Frozen Banshee instead of Fenchi, and I remember this already in my head. The reason why we're doing that is because books, right? By the time I get enough books for him... But I think this is the first faction I'm going to start looking at. So I might even just... Yeah, let's bring him out. Because Fenchi's like 5... Yeah, 11... 15 books. Like... There ain't nothing like that. What if I didn't book him? Well, technically I could still use him because he still lands it. So he gets 2 poisons for 3 turns on a 4-turn cooldown instead of a 3. Ignores 10% of the defense for each poison on the target, which means more damage. 4-turn cooldown. Each hit has a decrease in the target's turn meter. That means nothing. And this means nothing. Other than just pure damage against the clan boss. I don't know. We'll work on him anyway, because we're gonna... Oh, I forgot one. Masamoto. And do we have a rare? I don't know if I have a rare from Shadowkin. Do I not have a rare Shadowkin yet that I saved? Yeah, we're gonna shut her down here, but Blood Mask was probably who I was going to. Assassin would have been nice if I would have kept him around. Oh, well, we'll keep an eye on a rare to build out for that faction, because that's kind of that's the shtick that I want to do, is use a rare in each faction. And it looks like we obviously got rid of... Don't see any. Okay. Well, all right. So I think that's it for today. We're just see what tomorrow brings, and please don't do the fusion. I don't know. Do the fusion. I don't care. Do what you want. And we'll see you tomorrow. And I'll probably have tonight I built them so you don't have to for members. That'll publish tomorrow for the general GQ public. So yeah, just keep supporting the channel. Thank you very much for doing so. If you want to join, click the join button for as little as $2. For as little as a cup a day, you can support a Canadian in need. And be kind, be safe, and we'll see you in the next video.